The aliens from the planet Zorblax had been monitoring Earth for years. Their advanced technology allowed them to intercept Earth's transmissions, but unfortunately for them, their analysis was based on a mix of outdated and fictional sources. They genuinely believed Earth was a place where superheroes roamed, secret identities were the norm, and internet influencers held significant political power. The day finally came when the Zorblaxians decided to make contact. Their ship, a sleek silver craft with neon blue accents, descended into New York City's Central Park. As they emerged from their craft, they were greeted by a mix of bewildered onlookers, joggers, and tourists. "Greetings, Earthlings!" boomed the leader of the aliens, Zoglar. He was tall, with a shimmering metallic suit and a crown-like device on his head. "We come in peace and seek an audience with your supreme leaders, the Council of Influencers." A murmur of confusion rippled through the crowd. A teenager who had been live-streaming the entire event giggled and whispered to her friend, "Are these guys serious?" Unfazed, Zogler continued, "We wish to meet the mighty Kim Kardashian, the wise PewDiePie, and the honorable Mr. Beast. They represent your planet, do they not?" Meanwhile, in a nearby cafe, Emma, Jake, and Lisa were enjoying their coffee when they noticed the commotion. They stepped outside just in time to see the aliens addressing the crowd. "This is insane," Jake muttered. "They think influencers run the world?" Emma, always the pragmatic one, said, "We should help them before this gets out of hand. They clearly have no idea what they're doing." The trio approached the aliens. "Excuse me," Emma said, raising her hand. "We can help you. We're, representatives of the Earth Welcome Committee." Zogler's eyes lit up. "Ah, excellent. We have so many questions about your customs and your heroic protectors. Where is the nearest superhero headquarters?" Lisa stifled a laugh. "Right, superheroes. We'll explain everything, but maybe we should talk somewhere less public." The aliens, eager to learn more about Earth, agreed and followed the friends to a quieter spot. As they walked, the friends exchanged bewildered glances, realizing they had quite a task ahead of them. In the meantime, the news of the alien arrival spread like wildfire. Media outlets scrambled to cover the story, and social media buzzed with hashtags like #AlienWelcome and #InfluencerCouncil. The city, already buzzing with its usual hustle and bustle, was now electrified with the excitement and curiosity of first contact. Settling into a more private area, Emma, Jake, and Lisa began their crash course on Earth culture. "First of all," Emma started, "we need to clear up some misconceptions. Influencers aren't our leaders, and we don't have superheroes like you think." Zogler and his team listened intently, their expressions ranging from confusion to fascination. "But we've seen your broadcasts, the heroes in capes, the dramatic rescues," Jake chuckled. "Yeah, those are movies and TV shows, fiction, entertainment." Zogler looked puzzled. "So who does protect your planet?" Lisa smiled. "Well, we have police, firefighters, and military for that, and a lot of regular people just trying to get by." As the evening wore on, the friends explained more about Earth's true nature, its diverse cultures, and its real heroes. The aliens were both disappointed and intrigued. Their mission was off to a rocky start, but they were determined to learn and adapt. By the time they parted ways, the Zorblaxians had a new perspective on Earth. They were ready to explore and understand more about this strange and fascinating planet, even if it wasn't quite what they had expected. And Emma, Jake, and Lisa? They were ready for the adventure of a lifetime, guiding their new alien friends through the maze of human society. The next morning, the city was still buzzing with the excitement of the alien visitors. Emma, Jake, and Lisa met the Zorblaxians again, determined to help them navigate Earth without causing too much chaos. "So, what's our first lesson?" Zoglar asked eagerly, his eyes wide with curiosity. Emma thought for a moment. "Let's start with something simple. We'll take you to a place where people gather to celebrate different interests. It's called a convention." They headed to a nearby comic book convention, thinking it would be a good way to ease the aliens into human culture. The Zorblaxians, seeing all the costumed attendees, immediately assumed they were among Earth's greatest heroes. Zoglar pointed excitedly. "Look! It's the legendary Batman and Spider-Man! We must introduce ourselves." Before Emma could stop him, Zoglar rushed up to a man dressed as Batman. "Greetings, Dark Knight. We are honored to meet you." The man playing along said in a gravelly voice, Thanks, citizen." Jake pulled Zoglar aside. "Okay, quick lesson. These people are dressed up for fun. They're not the real superheroes." Zoglar looked bewildered. "But they look so convincing," Lisa laughed. "Yeah, that's the point. It's all for entertainment." As they walked through the convention, the aliens marveled at the creativity and diversity of human culture. They saw booths selling comic books, action figures, and art. They even participated in a dance-off, thinking it was a form of Earth's ritualistic combat. Meanwhile, Emma, Jake, and Lisa tried to explain more about human customs. "So, not everything you see or hear about Earth is real," Emma said. "A lot of it is just for fun or storytelling." Zoglar nodded thoughtfully. "This is all very fascinating. We have much to learn." Their next stop was a viral dance challenge happening in Times Square. The aliens watched as groups of people performed coordinated dances, believing it to be an important cultural event. "We must participate in this ceremonial dance," declared Zoglar. He and his team started mimicking the dancers with surprising accuracy. The crowd cheered, thinking it was a well-planned publicity stunt. Emma shook her head, laughing. "Well, they're fitting right in, at least." As the day turned into evening, the friends decided it was time for a more serious conversation. They found a quiet cafe and sat down with the aliens. "All right, let's talk about your mission," Jake said. "What exactly are you hoping to accomplish here?" Zoglar leaned in. "We wish to establish diplomatic relations and learn how to be of service to your planet. We have technology and resources that could benefit humanity." Lisa nodded. "That's great, but you'll need to understand how things really work here. We don't want any misunderstandings." They spent the next few hours explaining Earth's governments, economies, and social structures. The aliens took diligent notes, eager to avoid any further blunders. By the end of the evening, the Zorblaxians felt they had a better grasp of Earth's complexities. "Thank you for your guidance," Zoglar said earnestly. "We will do our best to adapt and learn." As the friends parted ways with the aliens, they couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension. The days ahead would be challenging, but also filled with potential for incredible discoveries and hilarious misadventures. Over the next few days, Emma, Jake, and Lisa became full-time cultural ambassadors for the Zorblaxians. The aliens were enthusiastic, but often misunderstood the nuances of human society. Their eagerness to help sometimes led to comic chaos. One morning, the friends received a frantic call from Zoglar. "We have devised a grand project to assist humanity," he announced proudly. "Come to the park immediately." When they arrived, they found the aliens overseeing the construction of an enormous structure. It looked like a bizarre fusion of a shopping mall and a fortress. "Welcome to the Mega Mall of Justice," Zoglar declared. "A place where humans can shop for all their needs while superheroes train in the upper levels." Emma face-palmed. "Zoglar, we don't need a superhero training facility, and this thing is way too big for the park," Jake tried to explain. "People here like malls, but they're just for shopping, and we already have training facilities for our real-life heroes like police and firefighters." Zoglar looked crestfallen. "But we wanted to contribute something significant." Lisa smiled reassuringly. "You will, but it needs to be something practical. Let's start smaller. Maybe improve some existing infrastructure or technology." The aliens nodded, eager to learn. They disassembled their Mega Mall project and instead focused on upgrading local amenities with their advanced technology. Streetlights became solar-powered, and public Wi-Fi improved significantly. Small, tangible improvements that made a noticeable difference. Encouraged by their success, the aliens continued to explore ways to help. However, their next big idea led to another amusing misunderstanding. They decided to organize a world peace concert using holographic celebrities they had seen in intercepted broadcasts. The friends arrived at the concert venue to find the aliens projecting holograms of historical figures and pop stars from different eras. The audience was confused but entertained. "Welcome to the World Peace Concert," Zoglar announced, "featuring the greatest icons of your planet." Emma hurried to the stage. "Zoglar, you can't just use holograms of people without permission. This could get us into a lot of trouble." Zoglar sighed. "We only wanted to inspire unity among humans." Jake chuckled. The thought is appreciated, but let's focus on more realistic projects. The friends spent the rest of the evening explaining the importance of consent and intellectual property to the Zorblaxians. The aliens were eager to correct their mistakes and vowed to be more considerate in the future. Despite the challenges, the bond between the humans and aliens grew stronger. They shared meals, exchanged stories, and even taught each other games from their respective cultures. The Zorblaxians introduced the friends to a Zorblaxian strategy game that quickly became a favorite pastime. One evening, as they sat around a campfire, Zoglar expressed his gratitude. "We have learned so much from you. Our initial misunderstandings were embarrassing, but we feel more connected to humanity now." Emma smiled. "We're glad to help. It's been an adventure for us, too." Their peaceful moment was interrupted by an urgent message from the Zorblaxian ship. Another alien race, the Grendax, had detected the Zorblaxians' presence on Earth and were on their way, potentially posing a threat. The Friends and Zorblaxians quickly formulated a plan. Using the advanced technology and their newfound understanding of humanity, they prepared to defend Earth from the impending danger. It was time for the Zorblaxians to show their true potential as allies. Tsuptar. As the Grendax ships approached Earth, the Zorblaxians and their human friends sprang into action. Zoglar and his team quickly adapted their technology to create a defensive shield around the city, while Emma, Jake, and Lisa coordinated with local authorities to ensure civilians were safe. The tension in the air was palpable as everyone awaited the Grendax arrival. The Zorblaxians explained that the Grendax were a warlike species, always looking to conquer new territories. They had clashed with the Zorblaxians before and were unlikely to be swayed by peaceful overtures. When the Grendax ships finally descended, their intentions were clear. They demanded Earth's immediate surrender, broadcasting their message in multiple languages. Zoglar stepped forward, his demeanor resolute. "We will not allow you to harm this planet. Earth is under our protection." The Grendax leader, a hulking figure with an imposing presence, sneered at the Zorblaxians' defiance. "You are weak, Zorblaxians. This planet will be ours." Emma, ever the strategist, whispered to Zoglar. "We need to show them that we're united and strong. Let's use your holographic technology to project an image of a united Earth." Zoglar nodded and quickly set to work. Within minutes, a massive hologram appeared in the sky, depicting people from all over the world standing together, united against the invaders. The image was powerful, and it conveyed a clear message: Earth was not alone. Jake, always ready for action, led a team of volunteers to help reinforce the defensive shield with Zorblaxian tech. Meanwhile, Lisa communicated with various governments, urging them to stand firm and show solidarity in the face of the threat. The Grendax, taken aback by the sudden show of unity and technological prowess, hesitated. The hologram and the reinforced defenses demonstrated that Earth was not an easy target. In a final attempt to intimidate, the Grendax leader issued an ultimatum. "This is your last chance. Surrender or face annihilation." Zoglar, with newfound confidence, addressed the Grendax leader directly. "You underestimate the strength of a united world. We stand together, and we will not surrender." Emma, noticing a weakness in the Grendax ships, whispered a plan to Zoglar. They would use the Zorblaxians' technology to disable the Grendax weapon systems without causing unnecessary harm. It was a risky move, but could turn the tide in their favor. With precision and coordination, the Zorblaxians executed the plan. A series of targeted energy pulses hit the Grendax ships, disabling their weapons and rendering them powerless. The Grendax leader, realizing they were outmatched, ordered a retreat. As the Grendax ships departed, the city erupted in cheers. The Zorblaxians and their human friends had successfully defended Earth, proving that cooperation and unity could overcome even the greatest of threats. In the aftermath, Earth and Zorblax solidified their alliance. The Zorblaxians were welcomed as friends and partners, their technology helping to advance Earth's capabilities. Emma, Jake, and Lisa were hailed as heroes for their quick thinking and bravery. One evening, as they celebrated their victory with a bonfire in Central Park, Zoglar raised a toast to new friends and to the power of unity. May we continue to learn from each other and face the future together. Emma, Jake, and Lisa clinked their glasses with Zoglar's. Here's to many more adventures, Jake said, grinning. As the fire crackled and the stars twinkled overhead, the friends knew that this was just the beginning of a long and fruitful partnership between Earth and Zorblax. They had faced a formidable challenge and emerged stronger, ready to tackle whatever the universe might